A hot or humid weather may make one irritable. A pleasant, breezy weather may make one cheerful and even plan for an outing. Weather can change dramatically from day to day. However, the average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time represents the climate of a place. Now, do you understand why we have daily weather forecasts? Temperature. The temperature you feel every day is the temperature of the atmosphere. The degree of hotness and coldness of the air is known as temperature. The temperature of the atmosphere changes not only between day and night, but also from season to season. Summers are hotter than winters. An important factor that influences the distribution of temperature is insolation. Insolation is the incoming solar energy intercepted by the Earth. The amount of insolation decreases from the equator towards the poles. Therefore, the temperature decreases in the same manner. Now do you understand why poles are covered with snow? If the Earth's temperature rises too high, it would become too warm for some crops to grow. Temperature in cities is much higher than that of villages. The concrete and metal in buildings and the asphalt of roads that get heated up during the day. This heat is released during the night. Also, the crowded high-rise buildings of the cities trap the warm air and thus raise the temperature of the cities. Air pressure. You will be surprised to know that air above us presses us with a great force on our bodies. However, we don't even feel it. This is because the air presses us from all directions and our body exerts a counter pressure. Air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the Earth's surface. As we go up the layers of atmosphere, the pressure falls rapidly. The air pressure is highest at sea level and decreases with height. Horizontally, the distribution of air pressure is influenced by temperature of air at a given place. In areas where temperature is high, the air gets heated and rises. This creates a low-pressure area. Low pressure is associated with cloudy skies and wet weather. In areas having lower temperature, the air is cold. It is therefore heavy. Heavy air sinks and creates a high-pressure area. High pressure is associated with clear and sunny skies. The air always moves from high-pressure areas to low-pressure areas. Wind. The movement of air from high-pressure area to low-pressure areas is called wind. You can see wind at work as it blows dry leaves down the pavement or uproots trees during a storm. Sometimes when the wind blows gently, you can even see it blowing away smoke or fine dust. At times, wind can be so strong that it is difficult to walk against it. You must have experienced it is not easy to hold an umbrella on a windy day. Think of some other examples where strong winds have created problems for you. Winds can be broadly divided into three types: permanent winds, seasonal winds, local winds. Permanent winds. The trade winds, westerlies and easterlies are the permanent winds. These blow constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. Seasonal winds. These winds change their direction in different seasons. For example, monsoons in India. Local winds. These blow only during a particular period of the day or year in a small area. For example, land and sea breeze. Do you recall the hot and dry local wind of northern plains of India? It is called Loo. Cyclone, nature's fury. Odisha, located on the eastern seacoast of India, is prone to cyclones that originate in the Bay of Bengal. On 17th or 18th October 1999, cyclone hit 5 districts of the state. Another supercyclone occurred on the 29th October 1999 that devastated large portions of the state. The damages caused were mainly due to 3 factors: wind velocity, rain, and tidal surge. The winds of up to 260 km per hour lasted for over 36 hours. These high-velocity winds uprooted trees and damaged the kacha houses. Rooftops of several industrial sheds and other houses were also blown away. Power supply and telecom lines snapped completely. Heavy rain occurred under the influence of the cyclone for 3 days continuously. These rains led to flooding in the major rivers of Odisha. The cyclonic winds caused tidal waves that swept 20 km inland and brought massive